Brian Vickers.
Oh,
Ryan Newman hard to the outside wall.
Tell me when you're done here, but
That will bring the caution out.
Asphalt. You can see down to the bottom. Tony's too high in the wall. God.
we're back up, guys.
And Tony spins
right in front of Jeff Gordon.
and Kurt Busch goes
Goes to the outside. Is Edwards going? Oh, no! He turns him. No! No!
Oh, and that destroyed the front end of Newman's car. No! Edwards will not make it to
real time.
Just 5 thousandths of a second.
Hang on, we got a spin right here on the back straight. Here comes Tony around.
Tony Stewart goes around.
Oh,
35 minutes into this practice.
Tell you what, there's a lot of damage to the front.
there goes Biffle.
There you go.
All right,
Too much
caution's
of a push.
out. Caution's out. So the race is over. Wherever they were at the time of caution.
Race is over, and they're all wrecking this.
Inside, fourth in line.
Right back here. Caught the inside wall and not done yet.
No, he's going to
Spam.
Four wide. Stewart Gordon's hard into the wall. There's Edwards. Almendinger.
Oh no! What a
But
mess.
Gordon and Stewart, and then cars trying to sweep by on the outside. Menard, Montoya, McMurray, Harvick, or rather Boyer. Somebody turned.
Elliott Sadler got loose.
Yeah, he got loose, and here they all come and just piled in.
The 19 of Elliott Sadler.
Look at that 30. 4 wide is usually not a very
The
good
20
thing.
car of
The
Logano
20
gets
car
into
just-
the back of Ryan Newman, and the 39 started this whole mess.
I almost wonder if the 39 of Newman didn't say, "Oh, we're 4 wide," and maybe even eased out the throttle a little
top
bit.
part of the groove last night. Those cars had a lot of trouble now.
Already in the wall. It's Ryan Newman. Can everybody get away from him? Look out.
That was close.
That was Denny Hamlin
Coming back.
He just goes diving down here after he gets clobbered by the 31. On the 83, okay, this started already behind, but the 83 got turned.
But they see that going on in front of them, and they're all jockeying for position to avoid that. And it's that chain reaction accident. You know what I mean? Look at the cars, man.
There's a lot of cars in that
3
accident.
wide getting in there. Mark was sailing it off in there on the outside of Gilliland. Boy, look at Ryan Newman. He almost got, his car went up in the air.
Just really nowhere for Newman and the 39 to go.
No.
Let him go and then pay it off.
And I can guarantee you that
All clear.
all Vickers has been thinking about.
That's just the air literally sucking that car around as he got up beside of David Rudeman when you're that close. Hard to tell from that.
And right, even when the spotter's hollering at you, way back there where you see that 78 car get sideways, you just can't slow down. Actually, it was Scott Speed's car.
Wow, Montoya really gets into the left rear. No chance for Newman to save that one. I saw that from Montoya last week at Michigan at the high-speed track there, too. Yeah, I think Jimmy thought that Sam had a lane to come up. He didn't, because he had that 39, Ryan Newman, right up there beside him.
We just crashed here, guys.
Wide is good. It's a lot of contact.
Oh, no. There they go.
Wow. That didn't work out.
Kenseth with Harvick behind him. Oh, there's contact.
Get out of you now.
Stewart into the middle of the pack and over.
Caution's out.
And a huge wreck. Oh, trouble. Into the walls, the 18, and more trouble. Sam Hornish collected. Newman's torn up.
Cheers, not named Johnson.
Whoa, there he goes.
Oh, boy.
There we go.
5 cars are in it.
Maybe more. Not
Heavy damage to both Penske cars,
Bam.
to Tony Stewart. The first one was a melted bead, but it looked a lot like that. Loss of steering control straight up and into the wall.
same thing. Right front tire down. Just when they don't turn.
Second with a push from Gordon. Oh, Kane! Kane gets around, slides across the track. Dillon misses him. More carnage down toward turn number 1. Montoya, Harvick.
A real low apron.
All with damage as the caution comes out. Like you said, Darrell, nowhere to hide.
No, there's nowhere to hide it. When you have trouble here, Burns, what happened, buddy?
Well, GW.
That first
Get low if you can. Low if you can. Pack's coming outside of you. You're good right there.
Oh, there
we go. There we go. There was no way.
Oh, it's Kurt Busch up and over. Boyer's in it. Bobby Labonte's in it. Strimmi's in it. Jeff Gordon down to the grass.
Nothing else coming from behind you.
And Kurt Busch went over and over.
Hey, Kyle, the reason Eric Almirola.
Oh, there goes Kurt Busch and Ryan Newman around. Matt Kenseth trying to avoid it.
Stop. Inside. Hold your line.
Matt
Stop outside. 3 wide middle. Still 3 middle. You all right? Still 3 middle. Clear high.
Oh, trouble! Dillon gets turned around into the middle of the pack. Casey Mears is the one that hit him. Caution is out. Race is over.
Later. And there had been about 4 or 5 issues of contact before this happened. Gilly up into the wall, and here he comes across.
Whatever's at the top of this racetrack, even on the straightaway, it's going to the bottom.
Well, we call it a self-cleaning racetrack, and you see right there why. Everything goes right down to the bottom of the racetrack, right into the safer barrier.
Nice job.
Let's see. Did Danica turn him?
Wow. They just got all hooked together there.
Yeah,
I
that's
couldn't
going to
tell from that
interesting
angle.
dinner.
Yeah. They were just, it's hard to tell from that angle, but I mean, it's almost.
That's what these drivers talked about. They just snapped.
Outside, floats off.
But Jeff Burton was almost by that and just got enough of it to turn him into the wall. Rear tires just wouldn't keep up. He got hit right on that right rear tire.
I can't tell what happened. You know, David Gilliland was right there in the middle, like there's nowhere he could really go. But
man, Kyle Busch took a hard hit up into the 13 car.
Newman gets clobbered by Burton.
Yeah, and at that point in time, Danica gets turned down across the racetrack.
Yeah, I don't know if he thought a lot of. Oh, trouble! Here we go. Ryan Newman around.
Ryan Newman into the wall.
Spin down the back straightaway, and it's Kurt Busch.
Now maybe Eric Almirola in the 43 got into the back of Rudeman. Turning around. And boy, it gets narrow right here.
Wow, you're right about Junior.
88 is pulling away.
Less than a mile to go.
Oh, we got a wreck.
Third generation star Dale Earnhardt Jr. brings him to the flag. Checkered flag waving. It's over. It's Earnhardt.
Boy, it looked like the two just started to get loose. I'm not so sure that there was any contact. Almost looked like the two just started to get loose all on his own.
It definitely did not look like there were any contact between Trevor Bayne and that 21.
Boy, Brian Scott hit that inside wall pretty hard in the 30s.
Let's see if that's, well, like a couple of things going on right there. The 55,
Yeah. Brian
cut off Matt Kenseth. I'm not sure if they're related or not.
Yeah, it looked like Vickers was trying to avoid maybe the 11 as he got really sideways. I don't know how Denny Hamlin saved that car.
It is coming out of the right front.
And he pounds the wall, and caution is out.
It took the one opportunity there. See right there. Wow. That's what a hard hit.
Goodness. Yeah, from Kyle Larson.
Stay out, then stay out.
Oh, trouble. Harvick and Kenseth around. In the wall.
And finally rubbed the hole through the sidewall.
Oh.
But he hit hard too.
Water pressure was okay. He'll get a wedge adjustment this time.
Trouble on the track, Dave. Cars colliding on the back straightaway. Alex Bowman, 23. Tony Stewart, more piling in. Is that Kyle Busch in the inside wall?
Oh, he knows he's got a problem right there.
Daryl, it looked like the left rear tire. It looks like where that
outside. Oh, around goes Kenseth, and up into Tony Stewart, and cars are in the wall hard.
You see Carl Edwards there in the 99, Matt Kenseth in the 20. Danica hadn't hit anything, and then her.
Just that 9 outside you, that's all you got out there. Okay, to the bottom. Check up, check up, check up. Good job, good job. Back it down, nice and smooth.
Oh, there's a car. Who is that? The 48?
Oh, Logano's in it.
Yep, the
and
48.
Bush and Reagan and more.
The 48 broke loose. Looked like something may have happened to it.
And here.
Loose. He came over, but he never even tapped Tony. It was the 24 car of Jeff Gordon trying, thinking something was going to happen, and going ahead and anticipating the move and getting into the right rear quarter panel of Tony.
Talk about the drivers looking for their first win of the year. Tony Stewart, Matt Kenseth, Ricky Stenhouse
The
Jr.
only driver we could find that changed 4
Whoa,
tires.
whoa,
Whoa,
smoke.
Stewart around.
Around goes smoke.
And Paul Menard.
Back it down, back it down.
See, can't see, can't see, can't see.
Right here, easy.
And this is the result. As Kevin Harvick turns down into turn 3, the left rear tire is down. There's nothing at that point Kevin Harvick can do. Unfortunately, now this is a major, major hurdle for this.
Turns 3 and 4, goes to accelerate. Car just gets away from her. She has to chase it up the racetrack.
Still there.
Oh, around goes the 20.
Keep coming, keep coming.
Danica on the outside of Newman.
And around she goes. Didn't look like there was contact there, but could have been earlier.
Yeah, I have to believe there was contact the way she turned around quickly. Here comes David Ray. Nowhere to go. He did nothing wrong.
Danica Patrick as she comes down, and the 38 stops right in front of her.
Yeah, Danica.
And now they're not going to
down
stop.
in front here with smoke, a little bit of smoke trailing, and the car goes around. And Larry, I think you're right. I think it's probably maybe contact with someone, cut a right rear tire down. And when you're all bunched up like this.
From 33rd up into the top 20 since the restart. Stewart in the wall. And now Matt Kenseth got bounced into the wall.
See her back there, and here comes Denny. I think Denny dove out from behind her. She didn't realize he had moved out from behind her. She started to go left, and he was there.
Annette tries to go high, and I believe he had a push from behind. Got tangled up in it.
That
was Kenseth.
Oh my gosh! I don't know how he missed that.
And Kyle Larson in 42, just as well.
Said, don't think auto.
What's around?
Oh my!
Hard in the wall.
Oh, that was a hard lick.
And that is Brian Vickers.
Another right rear tire went down to me.
My gosh, that was a hard lick.
Yeah, we talk about. Looks like Casey went to go
Casey just
tuck in behind her and just misjudged it. Got into her right rear, turned her into the wall. Hard impact.
Man, right down the straightaway here. Woo.
Advantage
See
those
one
tires.
right there off of turn 2.
Oh, yeah. This is going to bring it out.
Austin Dillon spins around and crashing behind him.
Still going.
Two teammates. Menard. Steamer.
Whoa, there's.
And around she goes into Kenseth.
Oh, gosh.
Up in the air and into the wall. Hard.
Man, Kenseth.
Man, I thought he was going to catch the catch fence back there. The way it landed.
Drives in the corner. He knows he has a problem right there. So, yeah, that was more than just being free on entry. He had some sort of a problem. You can see.
3 wide. Oh, no, Stewart.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Good grief.
Tony Stewart hard in the wall off Danica Patrick, perhaps.
Who else got in there? Oh, man.
Contact between Truex and Allmendinger, and then Cole Witt turns Kevin Harvick up and into the wall, and Stenhouse and Allmendinger. Witt slides along and crashes with Truex. Caution is out.
All clear right there. Single file to the 44, one back. 77, 27 foot of smoke here.
The red flag.
Get hit, but further back.
Was there contact between Trevor Bayne and Matt Kenseth? That's the question.
Yeah, he did get a little bit of damage on the right rear quarter.
See the 5 car that really hit Tony Stewart in the left front there. That's what had me a little worried. But
a bump there by the 48, the back bumper of Jamie McMurray. 78 of Martin Truex Jr. caught up. Danica Patrick also. Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the 88. Brian Scott up on the hood of the 4 of Kevin Harvick. Chris Buescher, 23-year-old out of Prosper, Texas, was involved.
Yes, the left rear tire is definitely down. If you go back and watch that left rear tire on the 27, doesn't go completely flat, but you see the air come out of it. It gets slack, gets close to the rim. As he walks up the racetrack, he catches it.
Brad Keselowski was able to get by. Oh, and sideways goes the 41. Contact with the 2 of Brad Keselowski. Caution comes out. The 21
comes down the backstretch. I know the 14. I'm not sure if he's unhappy with the 31 or if he's trying to protect the position, but he just continues to come from the high lane down to the low lane, and the 31 has.
I think the initial contact, Larry, was when the 14 started up a little bit and they kind of touched it, and that just got the 14 loose.
Look at the speed of Biffle into that wall.
What's this thing? Pow!
And Kurt Busch just a pass straight.
I mean, do they think it's 10 to
Oh,
go?
Trouble. Here we go.
Stacking up.
Here we go.
Jimmy Johnson got turned, and they pile up behind him.
14, 48. I mean, the whole crowd. There's a 10.
You can just see it come up through the hood.
Yep.
Nothing he could do there. I wonder if he didn't make minimum speed.
So
he was clear of the clock. He had made
tries to go to the center, make it 3 wide. Danica just didn't have any idea that he was going to do that. Comes up and makes contact.
Yeah, he was trying to go back.
Danica Patrick.
Second, back it down. Stay low, low. Inside. 32 never stopped.
Boy, that was a lick. Man. Blown off the car. It's almost like something happened.
Left rear tire definitely went.
Just shredded that tire and, of course, turned the car right around.
To the top, and everybody follows.
Oh, around goes the 4 of Kevin Harvick. Harvick spins around. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is involved. Brad Keselowski.
Looked like he got a bump there from Harvick.
Oh, they got a wreck. They got a wreck.
Big wreck behind you.
Heavy impact to the inside wall by Danica.
Going back across the racetrack, right in front.
Yeah, the 41 of Kurt Busch.
Big impact.
There's a car in front of Clint that got loose.
He's perfectly straight here. Nevertheless, big impacts.
Oh man, it looked like the 22 just got loose.
I think that.
Oh man, what a ride that Danica went on.
Danica took a heck of a ride into the wall, and then the 43 just plowed in there.
Yeah, he had nowhere to go. I think he committed to the outside lane. Pretty big impact by
trying to spin those rear tires to keep from going all the way around and making contact with the wall, and that's why there was so much smoke. And so the 33 got in the back of the 70. Not enough space for those cars. Michael went down trying to make it through the middle. Cole Witt, I just don't think saw him.
As we take a look at what happened.
Danica's just on the bottom of the racetrack and just nowhere to go. I know it's 2 positions and
down the back stretch.
Oh, there it is.
Hard into the wall. The 41 of Kurt Busch. He'll collect the rest of the field.
The 18's in it. The 48's in it.
The 88 is in it. Just on the front edge. He starts to roll now on the 8 of Eric Jones and the 24. And around goes the 77 of Jones. Almost up over the wall as they hit hard.
Matt Kenseth.
The 20 of Kenseth involved, as is the 1 of McMurray. A big behind the 10. He was making the pass on the inside as Danica got hard up into the wall, and Casey Kane nowhere to go.
Yeah, Danica got free.
Suarez back up there. Big wreck behind them. Logano gets in it.
Wreck behind you.
Trevor Bayne also involved. Ryan Blaney in the 21. Big hit for him again. As he comes out of 4, it's a drag race. They wreck behind him. Kyle Busch will win.
Yes, sir. Checkered.
Big wreck on the front stretch.
Nothing he could do.
He decided he needed to be on the bottom. That's a Chevrolet teammate. I mean, not a company teammate.
Oh, we got trouble. Tyler Reddick in the 42. That's Ryan Reed. Garrett Smithley through the grass. Spencer Gallagher gets a piece of it.
Oh, and they're still wrecking. William Byron.
Joey Logano, who had made up all those positions. Look at that impact as he comes sliding through the bottom right corner of your screen.
There were 2 cars underneath him there, but
that wreck almost happened on the straightaway, Brad.
Yes.
Was there contact?
Man, it sure looked like he got loose, Michael. It looked like he went down and came back up. Hard to tell.
You see right there, things get really tight. He's got to stay in the gas. Contact from the back, and round he goes.
Got hook here. Hold the brake here.
The Ovettes coming to the front. There's contact and trouble. Cole Custer goes around.
Big hit. Wow.
That's unfortunate.
There's Elliott Sadler in the blue number 1.
In the way. This right here from the onboard is going to be a great shot.
19, all clear. All clear. 19 coming with you. Inside now. 21's coming to help you. 19 hit you there. Spinning. Correct, guys. 19 running into us there.
Side by side. The 7 just gets loose. Goes up the track. Makes contact with Christopher Bell. Bell backs it in the wall. Look at that hard contact for the 22.
An absolute nightmare for the point.
When you get loose underneath a guy, he's going with you most of the time.
Yeah, and when that outside guy, when you're the inside guy and that outside guy is coming back forward, as he's coming forward on the car, it pulls the back of the inside car around, and that's...
Oh, Kurt Busch! Around off the bumper of Blaney.
Inside. Call the left or inside. You should be the leader.
Looks like
Truex not able to avoid this one. Or Bowman.
Oh, Bowman's got it.
Back inside. Nice for the straight.
Wow.
Easy. Hold it.
It's going to get there.
Oh, into Almirola. Around he goes. Good grief.
Hang on to it, bud. Hang on to it. Oh, what the hell?
Oh, that gets 11 loose underneath the 10 in Amarola.
Oh boy, the 2 got a ton of damage. So did 48. Wow, the 48 plowed in that inside. Chevrolet's too. 88, 9, 48.
Oh, they're spinning.
Oh, Menard up and into Boyer, into the wall. Gets collected by McDowell.
Oh, no,
Keselowski crashes, and more cars are littered at the bottom of the racetrack.
Guys, I think that somebody may have got...
This run, the car has gone to the 3 side. Oh, and he's in the wall. Harvick.
Kevin Harvick has slammed the wall. And around goes a 2. Too big of a push. He caught the 41.
The big one.
Logano's caught up in it.
Oh, my goodness.
Denny Hamlin. Austin Dillon has damage. Daniel Suarez trying to avoid. Ty Dillon.
Oh, man. It's very clear to me the 31 was coming to pit road, and Clint Boyer had no idea.
Yeah, the 4 wide just hooked him.
Yeah. Just not enough. This track is just not wide enough for 4 wide. At Talladega, you can make it work. It's a little bit wider, but this racetrack.
Big here, right front. Right front unraveling.
Yeah, but just fluid tire, guys. We're in the fence hard.
They get the white flag. The next flag will call it the 14 around. Boyer into the wall. The caution comes out just before they get to the start-finish line.
Some big impacts.
Bain caught up, as is Bubba Wallace. Brendan Gaughan also in this.
Into the side of the 41. The 41 in the fence.
And now they're sideways. The 11 goes down. The 9 gets caught. The 41 involved. Championship continues.
Boy, it's a helpless feeling. When you're Kurt Busch, you're wide open, right on the outside. You see a clear view ahead of you, and
from his rear bumper.
Absolutely nothing that Eric Almirola could do any different to avoid that. So it looked like the 9 went to block the 2 because he was going to make a move.
Low, 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 low. Go high, go high, go high, go high.
To the right of the screen.
Yeah, clearly a mechanical issue. We saw him on pit road earlier. We were speculating
on the
a little
back straightaway here. Left rear tire goes flat. There's nothing the driver can do. So you guys talked about how the restarts have changed the racing. Well, they've also changed.
Oh, Benedetto! And everybody.
Good.
Oh,
no. Are you kidding me? This is big. Wow. But it.
Boy, oh man,
they made contact.
Tiny bit.
Yeah, he got into the left rear of the 20, and that got him loose. Gosh, he was lucky right
he
there.
Got in, boy, real close there. And he kind of a little bit. But actually, this wreck ended up happening because the 17 of Stewart-Haas dove to the middle. There really wasn't much of a hole there. Collects a 42 of Larson, the 4, knocks the 4
Kevin Harvick,
Kevin
he goes
Harvick
up
to
the hill, hits the
infield.
wall, and here comes the 13, gets into the 2, spins him around. Holy smoke. I thought the truck.
Oh, Boyer gets turned. Looked to me like he came up just a little bit too early on McDowell.
Oh, my gosh.
And William Byron's luck runs out.
Get through that one.
What memo did we not get?
2. Gets loose on entry. Gets into the 10 of Amarola. That puts him in the wall.
Upset the 3 a little bit. Got the 3 a little bit loose. But the 3 headed on down the track to try to block anyways. Or try to get down there and protect that line, protect that lead.
Let's go back and look at that first.
He hits the 10 right there, turns him into the 3, spins the 3 down the racetrack. So the 10 came up the racetrack.
Oh, Jimmy gonna take. Oh,
no, Jimmy!
Contact.
And around goes Bernard into the wall, taking cars with him.
Come on, high. Clear, clear, clear. All clear.
Big wreck.
You got it.
Boom, boom. 3 or 4 of them all together.
Right in the lookout. Wow. 22 almost went over.
Yeah, that's a moment that all the safety of the roof flaps and the hood flaps definitely saved that 22 car from going over. Years ago, I'm confident to say that car may have went airborne for sure.
Sure, yeah.
Brad and
so with that
Blaney
kind of
just sneaking by. That was big for Blaney.
Even though the 22 is back in the pits, opportunity to get tuned up. Has a hard hit to that left rear.
3 wide, you're up top.
Ooh, looked like he got a little contact maybe in the left rear quarter panel.
Here they come.
Oh, there's a wreck.
Oh!
And behind him, hard into the wall.
Logano, there's Logano.
The caution, Logano is
It's up to the bottom lane to try to slow up that top lane as best as possible. Just
Big crash. Annette out of line. Into Allgaier. Cole Custer into the wall.
Didn't take long. And around goes the 1. And that into the wall hard. That's going to collect multiple cars behind him. Timmy Hill in the 66. Cole Custer in the 00.
Heavy traffic for the top 5 car. Oh! The 00
hit
into the
by
fence.
Cole Custer. He catches the 20 of Christopher Bell. They spin. The caution comes out. Big contact now behind him.
I think that's the 80.
Oh, that's mechanical, Dale.
Got Boyer giving a big. Oh,
Hamlin
Kenny
around.
goes around. I bet that fender caused that right rear tire to go down. Logano in it again. This one's going to take the 48 of Jimmy Johnson out this time.
I think he was extremely lucky.
Look at Matt. Look at Chase Elliott. Oh, gosh. I would say.
Keselowski trying Hamlin for 4.
Oh, Stewart-Haas, heavy damage. Big wreck. Tyler Reddick, Cole Custer. So you know when you're going through the corners this fast, this is from the 12 of Blaney's car.
How close everybody is and just not enough room. Watch that 18 car.
Man.
Yeah, that's
Truex got in the fence hard there.
Yeah, he did. They got hit hard.
Yeah, that's a bad angle.
Stewart-Haas Jr.
34 goes into the corner. Oh, Bubba was pushing the Amarola into the corner. That sent Amarola up and made contact with the 19 of Truex and sent him around.
Back here already backed into the fence. Can't see. Looked like obviously right. William Byron. They're wrecking.
Now the 22 goes around.
Hold the brake, hold the brake, hold the brake.
The caution's going to come out now. Big wreck behind him. Bubba Wallace got through. Tyler Reddick hard hit. Jimmy Johnson caught up in it.
88 tries to go to the outside.
And around they go. The 10 of Eric Almirola. Up in the air is the 18 of Kyle Busch. Ryan Blaney is caught in it as well.
Right there. And remember, Reddick has damage to his nose that may have contributed to it a little bit and how he was able to push the 18. Plus, the 18 had damage as well.
Yeah, the 18 car's got a ton of drag and a damaged tailpiece. And oh, we got a crash!
48 goes around. The big one happening. The one's upside down. Kurt Busch climbed all over the top of the 41 of Custer. The 2 is around. Playoff contenders.
Big shot. Ooh, yep. He just got over on that right side.
I can tell you another part of that equation, Jeff. These cars, they have skew in the rear ends. That's obviously for speed and make the cars go fast, make them pull up to other cars. It's also, in my experience, makes them squirrely. When that car hits him, it pushes that car into the steer of the rear end, and it can turn you.
Down, but just doesn't slow it down.
Now it's on a splitter and takes off.
Orange car. Alfredo's already loose. When Half comes down, he's going to collect Cole Custer, just an innocent bystander, tries to lock up the brakes here. Wow. Look at that safer barrier. Take
That's
that
a
impact.
shot right there.
Man, that time that car went up on.
You can see he was looking underneath of him. I don't think
that was actually Stuart Friesen he was trying to get underneath.
I believe that was Goldbeck that he hit.
It's the 38 of
Oh, and here's the
Alfredo
leader. Look at him sneak through. Just barely.
Here, starting to slow down, getting in the corner.
No, we're not even to the corner. He lifted because of that.
Yeah, you know what happened? He let off early because he didn't know where the braking zone was, had no visibility.
Couldn't see, and somebody
guys
ran over
in the
him.
back of him.
Absolutely.
They were coming through.
I think he got loose and got some help right there. Looks like he kind of checked up. Long for the ride.
Sort of box that driver in if it's not a teammate. Oh, we got a big crash back here on the front straightaway.
Cole Custer in the 41. He's got a lot of damage to the front.
It looks like a situation where either he got...
Austin Cindric.
Oh, we got another one. Is that the 19?
Yep.
Same situation. Wow.
And right under him. Oh, and into the wall. Goes the 40. Oh, my gosh.
Cole Custer.
Contact the 9 into the wall. The 9 slides the 21 into the wall. He collects them in a big crash happening.
So much blocking, so much shoving. It just can't last but so long.
Oh, the 4's going to miss the corner.
He
He's
misses
into the
it
wall.
into the DeWalt wall.
Whereas with Kurt Busch pushing him, and they just made contact. And
yeah, Suarez goes to the inside of the 4 car there to try to take that run that one car. He senses the left rear tire's flat. He senses it and lifts real early. So
where there could be some miscommunication as well through that, and just 2 very fast race cars tore up.
Exactly. Super aggressive at this stage of the race. And
there goes Ty Dillon. Big crash.
Didn't see that coming. Ty Dillon moved out, tried to go 3 wide.
I wonder where maybe Ty was just on the loose side of things as he drove down in there.
Ty was 7th, Riley running 11th, and you saw with our monster
tunnel. The hard contact, man. It moved the fuel cell and everything so far to the back of that car.
you cannot see anything. They slow down in front. Boom. Yeah.
Now inside, 3 wide, inside. Big wreck here.
That's big damage. Oh, this side
crash. Oh, we got a crash.
Down a little.
Harrison burned into the outside wall. O2 of Moffitt's collected. A handful of other cars. The 54.
Oh, that's Cole Custer with a single car spin.
Ooh, right side.
Wrap the turn and get back out of the corner, you know.
Oh, around goes
like
Almirola off the bumper.
Chose to go down and blocked it.
Whoa! Around and into the fence goes Harvick. And it's a 7-car jam session.
Eric Jones is in it. Noah Gregson's in it.
Top of the screen, one car completely sideways. I believe that's Cindric.
There's that one I almost saw go over, the 16, I believe it was.
It was LaJoy that I saw first.
Yes.
Around backwards.
Joey.
Let's watch his.
Oh, somebody loose on the bottom, spinning out. Up the racetrack, contact.
Hard into the 14 of Chase Briscoe. Daniel Hemrick, Chase Briscoe, and. Truex.
Hold on to it.
Here it is, Busch. Well, you said it wasn't going to be the last one. You were right, Bill.
4 wide.
Oh, they're wrecking. Unbelievable. Did the caution come out?
They get the white? No.
Caution before the white.
Caution. We will line up and
hardest hits. Yeah, you saw it rotor. I think it was a right front, actually. It had the left front locked up. I think it blew the top.
Can't get that pushed.
Oh, into the wall he goes. And they'll collect more cars behind. The 14 stays on the ground.
Brake, hold the brake, hold the brake.
You can see it happening as he was coming around. Bubba Wallace was there. J.J. Ailey's around the 10, the 2, hard into the wall.
Kyle Busch involved, big damage.
Oh, into the wall they go. The 11 now also caught up in it.
The whole
Haley. And he has the momentum.
Oh, Harvick in the wall.
Hard into the wall for Kevin Harvick. Right side. Damage to the right front. He's
big damage. Let's watch.
One on the bottom by 2, your lane now. We're in the wall.
Flat right front tire. There's a tire failure into the corner.
And I believe the yellow was out. Because when he went by the yellow light into turn 1, I thought I saw it flashing, Junior. Wow.
I thought it was flashing as well.
Okay, here, real happen. Oh, that's a big hit.
It's going to work. Why sail it in there underneath? Oh,
and sideways goes the 8. Barry goes around.
Oh, Sam Mayer in it.
And a big hit from behind on Ryan Sieg. They pile up coming out of 2.
Down to first gear, shift into second, gets turned as soon as he's getting ready to shift right there. And Riley's just along for the ride right now, hoping that he's not going to get hit. You see Gray Galding come in and just...
Easy now, easy.
Sideline. They start wrecking in front of it. What do? How do you avoid that?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just the luck of the...
Yep.
Looks like
they're waiting when you come back up.
And he did. He came back up in the spin. Took a lot of cars out in this big wreck here with just a few laps left to go.
Flash of fire coming from the Kaz Grala Toyota.
A lap before, you see the left rear tire, though, is about to come apart.
Yeah, and that just stacks them up. Maybe if they were 2 wide, they had a chance. But 3 wide, there was no chance. Pretty good contact for the 39. And then everyone else is just in wreck avoidance.
I remember that sound.
Josh Berry trying to make a move on Sammy Smith. Smith gets into Allmendinger, and now he does not have the car at all.
Just all piles together.
When you see that fireball come out of the pipes, that means they lift. That raw fuel's in the pipes all the way out of the gas, and it just so on and so forth.
Stacked up right, oh boy.
Both lanes too, all over the place. This takes me back to the rule that they've changed this rule. The restart. They've added length to the restart zone. And what does that do, Tony? It gives you a chance as a leader to do. Tried to go to the middle. Oh, he got turned.
Larson Pastrana in the fence. We are
Keselowski's
still
out.
green. No, the caution is out.
I want to hear Tim Fedewa. Let's.
Whoa! He got turned by Chastain, and around they go.
Your brake.
Kyle Busch is around.
Josh Berry. Oh, Busher into the wall. Josh Berry lost.
The hardest left turn. Oh,
the 10.
All the way up and into the wall goes the 10 of Eric Almirola.
Blew a tire. You heard Larry tell us 45 laps on them tires. Long ways to go. The only ones that stayed out. Oh, he actually throttled up. Tried to get there.
Tried to get through it before the 5 got up.
Going down the back straightaway, he makes a move or gets help from behind, and the car goes into the infield air. It just lifts right up off the ground.
Here he is on that curb.
Oh. Overcorrected.
Yeah.
Right into the Armco barrier.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like the 7 of Allgaier was trying to stay against the double.
You see him all just checking up. And I mean, it's something you notice with these Xfinity cars compared to the Cup cars. You know, the front bumpers are so much weaker on these cars, and they fold up a lot easier. That there's a couple bumps.
Here comes the 7. Contact made. The 7 of Allgaier on the inside. Creed. Allgaier's going to win at Martinsville. And they wreck on the front stretch. Big contact.
Brought out the caution that ended the race. Riley Herbst in the 98. Backs it into the wall.
Car stayed out.
Little bit of movement. Push gone wrong. 8 goes around, catches Jeff Burton, which pushes a bunch of cars to the bottom. The 31 back up the racetrack. Pretty hard contact with the right rear and the right front.
And looks like it cut down that contact. You can see it right there, how low the splitter is on the 21 underneath there. You can barely see it. You can tell that it cut down its right front. And then right here, this is a bit of retaliation. I'm pretty upset about all that. And
looks like the throttle might have stuck on the 21.
Yeah, that must have been it, Ryan.
Could have been.
Kind of easily go by the 30.
Oh, contact made into the wall hard. Did not clear Sieg and got into the wall with the right front. The 9 of Brandon Jones is sideways. Oh, and a little contact there as well.
In bad spots. There he goes. He's around.
Off the nose of Denny Hamlin, who also was involved. Chase Briscoe.
There's in the back spinning. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Heavy contact with the inside of the wall.
Hard to tell what happened right there, other than he was headed down the racetrack.
Was sideways into the wall and then down.
I don't know. We see the 23 car and the 4 have a little contact, and the 4.
Basically, the aftermath of all of that transpired getting into 1. Finally wrecked down the backstretch.
When we talk about tight, that means the front tires won't turn. So.
Oh, that's a heavy hit. Right rear, right into the wall, head on like that. Doesn't get any harder, Kevin.
That is one of the hardest hits that you can take in a race car.
Big run by some of those cars in the back and around into the field. The 8 of Kyle Busch was the one who went down and came back up.
And look at that. Look at the speed of the pack. Here we go. Cindric's gone. So too is Logano. Harrison Burton's in there. LaJoy. The whole field. My goodness.
Something stacked everybody in.
Whoa! Whoa! Berry's gone, and he goes up and over. Huge hit for Josh Berry.
Yeah, it just looks like he got too loose.
This is Josh Berry spinning in turn 2, impacting the wall.
It is. I don't know, or is that a tire that went down?
Closed the gap on Chastain and Busch, who rocketed on this restart. Oh, and around goes to 5.
Big
Kyle Larson involved in this one, as well as the 14 of Briscoe.
Yeah, so if you're good on fuel, always we saw smoke on the 19.
And the 19 into the wall. It looked like the left rear tire went down.
Contact with Larson.
Oh, and another wreck behind him. The 4. Josh Berry gets into the wall.
That's just a chain reaction.
And banging. And Noah gets the worst end of the deal, but as I was saying, that's a run that you wouldn't see at Daytona and Talladega. You would, but it may take 2 miles.
Yeah.
Here in Atlanta, a quarter mile.
That's what we talked about earlier. You can push and you can shove, but when you don't do it correctly and you get it wrong just by a little bit, you mistime it, this is what happens.
And look at this, 3 wide. Wow, we got a caution. Multi-car incident. Ty Gibbs, Josh Berry, Bubba Wallace, it's over. Wallace's playoff hopes.
Back end comes around and then it went to the right. Now it appears to me Oh, who hit him? Who was that got it? That's Briscoe.
Straight, you're not going to let off until it's sideways and uncontrollable.
There you can see. Watch the 7 car get up on its side.
Oh, it's
all the way upside down.
Underneath Josh Berry.
And it's still sliding on its side all the way down the wall.
Yeah, he's going to finish the race.
Look at that. That is wild. I thought I saw that.
LaJoy, 19th.
Wow. Unbelievable. Oh, it's going to go over.